Frogs in Chernobyl adapt to high radiation levels. In Ukraine, tree frogs have lived for an extended period in the radioactive environment following the Chernobyl disaster, yet their lifespan appears unaffected. In 1986, the Chernobyl nuclear disaster released the largest amount of radioactive material into the environment in human history. This event devastated all forms of life in the area, yet researchers are still uncovering the long-term effects of this exposure on wildlife in Ukraine today. A recent study published in Biology Letters indicates that for eastern tree frogs, Hyla orientalis, prolonged radiation exposure appears to have no significant impact on their lifespan, according to IFL Science. With the absence of humans, the Chernobyl exclusion zone has evolved into one of Europe's largest natural reserves. I believe the current radiation levels in the Chernobyl exclusion zone are not high enough to cause clear damage to wildlife, at least across most areas, said study author Pablo Barraco from the Doñana Biological Station. During 2 weeks of fieldwork in highly contaminated areas, working just a few hours daily, the research team accumulated a radiation dose similar to what someone might receive during a dental examination. This is because the most dangerous radioactive isotopes released during the Chernobyl incident have short half-lives, causing radiation levels to drop significantly within months or years. Buraco, part of a research team led by German Orientalis, conducted field studies in Chernobyl from 2016 to 2018. They focused particularly on eastern tree frog populations, collecting samples from over 200 male frogs across the exclusion zone's varied radiation levels. In the lab, they assessed each frog's age, radiation exposure, stress hormone, corticosterone levels, and aging rate by measuring telomere length. Telomeres being structures that protect chromosome ends from environmental damage. Results revealed no significant differences in lifespan, aging rate, or stress levels in tree frogs from Chernobyl compared to frogs from radiation-free areas, suggesting that current radiation levels no longer pose chronic harm. According to the researchers, these findings reinforce Chernobyl's role as a wildlife refuge. The current low radiation levels are a critical factor, but the frogs have also adapted to survive earlier high radiation exposure. A previous study revealed that these frogs evolved melanin changes, turning from green to black, to protect their bodies from radiation. The researchers hope to continue this work to further evaluate Chernobyl's ongoing effects on wildlife, though recent studies have been interrupted due to the Russia-Ukraine conflict.